Hi, good morning. I wanted to talk to you a little about Samaritan's Purse and a start of faith. My faith. Um, Samaritan's Purse is a group hosted by Frank Graham. He was Billy Graham's son. They've been in operation over 20 years. They are located out of North Carolina. They have helped our country in so many ways. They have Operation Christmas Child. These are the shoe boxes that you see in Hobby Lobby. Some churches do them. Some businesses have them there. And you fill the shoe boxes with items and they get sent to another country. And some countries where the kids will never receive any Christmas item again. We put stuff in them like bears, marble bags. I'm making marble bags out of this material. I'm sewing them together, and I have a string that I'll put through them, and I have this little handy dandy metal thing. Yeah. And they'll pull the bag closed, and the kids will have marbles or anything they want to put in the bag, they'll have it. I learned about Operation Christmas Child maybe how long ago? Over 10 years ago. And I got involved at my old church. I got involved at another church. I got involved with American Heritage Girls. We packed these shoe boxes, sent them out. Well, last year I went to a new church, Living Waters. And guess what? They did shoe boxes there too. And I was so excited. And I felt the Lord called me there because of the shoe boxes. So I went, and for that summer and that fall.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Sorry, Alexa was talking. I went and I helped pack the boxes. I helped teach them how to sew pencil cases. Everything you can imagine, we would put into these boxes. And I was so excited about it. We did, I think, 1,243 shoe boxes. That's a lot of shoe boxes. And because we also had to come up with the money for shipment. And each shoebox cost $10 for shipping. And we had like 2 weeks left. And I was like, I was driving up to my doctor's, my cardiologist. And in the car, I was praying to God. I was like, God, how are we going to come up with the money for shipping these boxes? And I was praying on this a lot, because I was like, you said you would do it, so you're going to do it. Well, you have to show me how you're going to do it. Because I was like clueless, because my church was real small. There was only like 20 people in my church. And I was like, there was only 20 people. They've all given their money. They've all given their time. I was like, Lord, how is this going to happen? I was floored. I was like, I could not see how it would happen. But you know what? It did. And I was so amazed, and he saw fit that several members in our community came forward. Some donated money, some donated their time, some just came to help pack the boxes. Another church guy he had a big food truck. He brought this big truck over to the church, put all the boxes on pallets, and then he drove them all the way to Kendall. And it's like all these other churches and people from my community center even. My friend Judy from the community center, she came and she sat during the bazaar, because we have bazaars throughout the year. So I had set up a table of shoe boxes, and with showing what went into the shoe boxes and to give them an idea. And she came and she sat down and she took down names, took down donations. She gave her own donations. She also gave money towards it as well. I mean, and I don't even know where she goes to church, but she helped those kids in Samaritan's Purse by helping with the Operation Christmas Child shoe boxes. And my other friend Lucia, she was selling coffee at the bazaar, and any of her tips went to Operation Christmas Child. And she put up a shoebox by her coffee area so that people would know all that money was going to Operation Christmas Child. So, I mean, the Lord sees what we do, and He is so faithful. I wanted to read one verse to you. This is what I was learning over the weekend at my church. My pastor said, the start of faith. Luke 6:38. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. So I want us to stop focusing on how will I pay my bills. I can't give to these kids. I can't give to Samaritan's Purse, because Samaritan's Purse does more than just the kids. Samaritan's Purse helps build dams where they have flooding. Up in Michigan, they came when they had several dams that failed. There was like 4 of them that failed throughout Michigan. And Samaritan's Purse came. My niece went and helped them. My niece Ashley. And they went to other cities when COVID hit. They set up many hospitals in tents. They brought their doctors, and their doctors helped the patients that could not be seen. Samaritan's Purse is a blessing to all of us. They're even in Texas right now They came to Florida and helped the ones when that last hurricane came through, what was it, south of St. Pete? Yeah, they came and they brought equipment and helped rebuild the houses. So I hope you guys understand that we can all give in some fashion. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be, it could also be a matter of giving our time. Say, I will donate my time to tell everybody I can about Samaritan's Purse. That's one way. Another way is I could give my prayers, so I can be praying over it. I've been praying over it for over a year, and the Lord put that in my heart about Samaritan's Purse. So please, I hope you guys realize that I'm not trying to be pushy about money or any of that. I just want you guys to realize that there is every way possible that if we give to God, we will get it back in abundance. Our lap will be full. And I believe that with all my heart. And so, yeah. So Samaritan's Purse, Operation Christmas Child. If you don't know, they do have a site. It is http and it's SamaritansPurse.org, www.SamaritansPurse.org, and look at their site. Look what they've done for our communities. Look what they've done for children in other countries. They do all of them for everybody. And it'll also teach us some faith as well, because I feel that we get so caught up in our debts, what we owe, our bills. Do you know how much my groceries have went up? How will I feed my family? We have to stop worrying about that and just focus on giving and the Lord. It's really important that we realize that there are good things out there. And even if we don't think we could fill a box, you'd be surprised. We put all kinds of things in these boxes. One thing they do not accept in the boxes anymore is soap or soap products. No liquid, no candies either, because the candies the chocolate would melt, or they would get gummy, and that was a mess. So no candies, no soap products, no toothpaste. We can still send them a toothbrush. So a toothbrush, yes, but no liquids, no squishy liquids, no nothing. We've filled them with teddy bears and marbles and toy cars, and I sewed them hearts, and I put those hearts in the box. I sewed them headbands so they could wear little, not headbands, those scrunchies. Yeah, I sewed those up and put them in the box for girls. And Jen's daughter, she made beaded bracelets and put them in the box for them. I mean, and she was only 6 years old, and she saw that this is giving. This is the faith that we need in our hearts to give and be willing to go forward. We might not have much, but as a group, we can be mighty powerful with God. And yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I hope that you guys will go to Samaritan's Purse site and see what I'm talking about. And they also have Operation Christmas Child throughout the United States. You can go to a church that does Operation Christmas Child. Operation Christmas Child's deadline is, I think, mid-November, because they will get everything together, and then they'll ship it to North Carolina, and then they will ship it out to different countries. And after it's been shipped out, and they've decided where it'll go, and if you keep track of it, they will actually email you where it went. Yeah. So I think that's so cool. And I hope you guys realize that you are all loved very much. And I appreciate you guys. And if you can, like and subscribe and watch some of my videos. I don't know if anybody will hear this to the end, but my goal is I want to get monetized, and I want to give that money towards Samaritan's Purse. I don't know. I think that's the way the Lord is calling me. So please help me out, hook me up. If you have friends that you can show this video to, please do. Like, subscribe. I'm going to work on getting, I do have my coffee shop, and I will put a note of its address below so you know where my coffee shop is. I do have some things on it. I will put some more things on it, and if you want something, ask and I could probably make it for you. A lot of that money will also go towards Operation Christmas Child. So, yeah. Alright, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.